sound. Ringo TV. Ringo TV. Ringo TV.
Welcome to another edition of Black Male Advice TV. I'm your host, Ringo. Make sure you click the like button, subscribe, and support the content.
You're married, you got a kid. Listen. You're married, you got a kid. You were sloppy with your cheating. He asked, and did you really have to tell him if you were not going to continue? Listen, if you weren't going to continue to see her, did you have to share that? Because see, let me tell you ladies something.
Listen.
And I'm going to explain this to you. Don't tell men truths that they can't handle. If you had an affair with a woman and you weren't planning on doing it, you should have lied to your husband. If you had an affair with a woman and you weren't planning on doing it, you should have lied to your husband. If you had an affair with a woman and you weren't planning on doing it, you should have lied to your husband.
Do you hear what this man told this sister? I want all the people in the clouds, all the people all over, to listen carefully what this man just said. That's the advice that came from Mr. High Value. This woman cheated on her husband with another woman. Kevin Samuels told her, you should have never told your husband what you did. Should have kept it to yourself to save your marriage. The Bible says in Leviticus chapter 19, verse 11, ye shall not steal, neither deal falsely, neither lie one to another. But Kevin Samuels a Christian. Kevin Samuels believe in Jesus. But he's teaching our women to lie to their husband. Her and her husband separated. They're about to get their divorce. He told this sister last night to lie. You should have lied. You should lie. Now, what does that do to our women? What will that do to our sisters? It will make our women in today's day lie to their husband after they went out and did dirt. It encourages our women that if they go out there and cheat, keep it on the low. How does that advice help you sisters be better when you're dishonest to your man? But you have some fucking nerve to expect your man to be right by you while you're doing dirt and he's telling you to lie? Listen carefully.
You should have lied to your husband. You should have lied to your husband. You goddamn right. You should have lied and kept your family together. You should have carried that guilt around like a goddamn albatross around your neck and kept your family together for your kid instead of unburdening yourself, telling him the truth, wrecking your own home.
Unburdening yourself. Unburdening yourself. Let me see if I can pull this thing up. Hold on a second, man. Hold on a second. Unburdening yourself. I think I got this scripture here. All right. Now, he told her, in other words, she should have never unburdened herself. Let's see what the Bible says. Galatians chapter 6, verse 2. Bear ye one another's burdens, and so fulfill the law of Christ. You fucking devil. Teaching our women evil. You're not no Christian. You don't follow the Bible. You are a snake. The Bible says to bear ye one another's burdens, which means as a woman, if she sinned against her man, her job is to go to him and confess her faults in hopes to get forgiveness, to reconcile, to look for help. She could have kept it to herself, but she went to her man because she felt guilty about that. But you're telling our sisters to keep it to themselves and lie? That's wrong, man. That's wrong on so many levels. On so many levels, man. That's wicked as hell. And yet, what are all you people in the clouds going to do about that? You agree with that, right? You agree that as women, you should lie. I am telling you as I sit here that Kevin Samuels is an agent put in place on YouTube to change the narrative and talking points of black men, to cater to the dark sides of women, to hopefully destroy the image of black men and all the black men that speak truth, only to give the powers that be what they need. And once he go mainstream, they're going to pretty much take him to another assignment, and he's not going to be here on YouTube doing what he's doing now because he's going to have other opportunities. He literally told this sister to lie to her husband to save her marriage. How many women at the sound of my voice are going to be cheating and keep it to themselves in order to keep their high-value man? Now, why would a high-value man want women to lie about who they fooling around with on the low? Listen more, people. It gets really bad and it gets really good too. Let's go.
My point of view. I've said this before though. And I said it that way to kind of demonstrate that if you were truly sorry and you didn't want to do it, because if you just said, oh, I don't know, playing tiddlywinks. But when you
curious.
But if you tell
she was curious and she went and dealt with a woman. Remember that song, I Kissed a Girl and I Like It? Well, she pretty much went and did that because she was curious. Now, remember what I told you, that Kevin Samuels endorsed and supports bisexual women. Y'all remember the video stream that I pretty much put out there. So he supports women that are bisexual. He don't think it's a problem, right? So it's not coincidental that he's actually telling her to lie about it. In other words, don't tell your man. So you mean to tell me you're teaching women to go out there, that if they're out there and they're fooling around with a man and they're curious about giving this man some head, they could give him head and then keep it to themselves? So if a woman was just curious about, I just wonder what his D feel like. Let me just deal with him for tonight. I don't have to tell my man because Kevin Samuels said, don't tell him to protect my marriage. That's what we're going to be having now. Because he's leading our women astray. But I'm the bad guy for teaching this, right? I'm the bad guy for exposing this, right? You're mad at me. See, my title really shows who's mad. You're mad because I'm exposing the real that nobody wants to expose. Right? Got 300 people in here, only 136 likes. You know why? Because you're mad. You're mad that your godfather is a fraud. And you're mad with me because I'm exposing it. Even though the truth is right in your face, you still sitting there saying, you're just jealous. You're just a hater. You know, you're just mad, because you're broke. The man just told this woman to lie about her infidelity. Brothers, in the overflow, Kevin Samuels is working against you, brothers. If you can't wake up and see what's happening right here, you're a fucking idiot. Look at what this brother just did, bro. Is this brother for black men? He's teaching your women that if they cheated on you, to keep it to their damn self. That means all of you brothers that are hoping and thinking that Kevin Samuels is going in on the women to set them straight, that the women are going to do right by you brothers. Oh, no, they're not. He's teaching these women that if they cheating on you, keep it to themselves. Now, how does that help you? How does that help you brothers that want to settle down with a woman knowing that if she's cheating on you, she'll just keep it to herself because Kevin Samuels said do it? I'm cooking. There's no justification for this. There's no way around this. You understand? Shout out to Pete for the super chat. Appreciate the support. Appreciate your support, bro. Think about what he's telling his sister. Kevin Samuels is working against all you brothers in the manosphere, man. For him to even tell that sister to do that, to protect her family, that's no different than if all you brothers have a woman, you taking care of her, paying the bills, doing X, Y, and Z. And she's outside fucking some other dude. Because she's curious. And because Kevin Samuels told that sister, keep it to yourself to protect what you got, the woman that you got, she's not going to tell you. And because she did it and she kept it to herself, she'll do it again. And then she'll do it again. And before you know it, your woman is a hoe. And you financially taking care of her. Explain to me how this is helping you brothers in the so-called manosphere. All of you brothers that follow Kevin Samuels that hate me, you ought to be questioning him right now. You're supposed to be clicking to unsubscribe to his channel. You're supposed to be in the chat room. You're supposed to be all over saying, bro, what the hell you doing? You working against us, bro. I thought you was for the brothers. I thought you were here. No, he's not for you, bro. You've been deceived. He's here for the women. He's slowly moving towards that way. He don't make content for men. He make content for women. And now he's telling the women how to play you brothers. You cheating on your man? Don't tell him. Protect what you got. Protect your marriage. Protect your money. Even though the woman you got is not even loyal. Another man got her pussy. And he telling that woman to lie to you. That's disrespect, bro. He's telling women a lie. Let's listen to more. Let's go.
A man that you're cheating, he has to do. He can't unhear that, and he has to react.
It wasn't.
I've told, and I'm gonna tell you something. I've said this to my ex.
May I say something before
Go ahead.
Continue? So, it wasn't something that was like continuous. It was something out of curiosity, open opportunity, and then it happened.
That's what I said. So if it was only one time, don't do it. And if people think I'm full of shit, if people
go ahead.
Listen to this.
If people think I'm full of shit, I've said this several years. I've told this to my ex. If you cheat on me one time, don't unburden yourself to me. You carry that shit to the grave. The only way you tell me is if it's ongoing, then I need to go. Are you saying you had a curiosity one time and it was over?
Yes.
Then you shouldn't have said anything.
Wow.
That's what I'm saying. So ladies,
so
don't.
Then honesty. Okay, so honesty and trust doesn't matter.
Fuck your honesty and trust. You wrecked your home.
Wow. He told her, fuck honesty and trust. That's what Mr. High Value told the sister. Do you think Shahrazad Ali would co-sign that? I'm cooking tonight. You think Shahrazad Ali is going to co-sign what Kevin Samuels is doing? Nah. And see, you sisters that are in the clouds, that are not clicking the like button, you support this. By your inactivity of supporting the content, you support what Kevin Samuels is saying because right now you cheating on your man. Yeah. Right now you with another dude and your man is going to work, paying the bills, and you on the job fooling around with another man. And because of Kevin Samuels, you're going to keep that on the low, right? Yeah. Exactly what you're going to do. He done messed up y'all minds, man. Wow. But Shahrazad Ali got something for him. Watch this. You're going to hear it just now.
Yeah, I understand that.
So you unburdened yourself on the notion of honesty and trust, so now you got a kid that's a product of divorce. Much better alternative.
He's acting as if though he cares about this kid. Kevin don't care about women that have kids. Do you understand that? He's acting like he's like he's concerned with her and the divorce and the child and all this. He don't care. That's a part of the act. Do you understand me? He don't care about these women. Let's go.
Unfortunately.
Shout out to Sister Shahrazad Ali when she was talking about this last night on Mediocre Tutorials. Y'all are far too...
Don't use her name, bro. Don't even waste your time. About shout out to her, Shahrazad Ali. Bro, you playing yourself. The plan that you and that mediocre dude tried, man, it failed. Y'all had this planned. I could tell y'all had this planned. Y'all were talking behind the scenes. Yo, Kevin, man, what up? Yo, I'm gonna have Shahrazad Ali on the show. Really? Okay. When you get her on the show, right, make sure you promote me. You know, let's get her to co-sign what we're doing. That way we can all get paid, bro. Right? Okay, bro, I'll do that. You know what I mean? Make sure in the live stream that you do the next day that you shout her out. That way it could all look like we're all friends. Okay, I'll do that. Shout out to Shahrazad Ali. She was on Mediocre Tutorials. She said this and that. No, bro. What she said is dudes like you got no credibility, and we're going to hear about that right now. So before you shout her out, you better recognize that you don't got no credibility to speak. Let's cook.
That was selfish.
I agree.
It was selfish of her? No, what's selfish is you telling her to lie to her husband. That's selfish, man. That's selfish. How you gonna say she's selfish by telling her man what she did? So he don't want a woman who's honest. Kevin want a woman that will lie to him. Just like that stupid song he keep playing about good lies. That theme music that he always play. Y'all gotta listen to the lyrics. It's talking about good lies. You're addicted to good lies. Are all of y'all dumb? Like y'all not paying attention to nothing? You have a damn song that come on every minute saying good lies. You're addicted to good lies and you can't see? You're like, this is my jam. And away, your good lies. Dumb. You hearing a song and you don't even realize. Have you ever heard a song back in the day and you used to dance to it? And then now in 2021, you kind of looked at the lyrics and you're like, oh, snap, I didn't know that song was talking about that. Damn. Wow. Let's go.
If you don't have any track record, if you don't have any proof that you have had a good relationship or are in one, then don't come out trying to tell me how to have one when yours failed.
Uh-oh.
So that's my only position about that, okay?
And that's
you
a good
don't have
position.
the authority to tell me how to fail too. I mean, what have you got for me?
Uh-oh.
And so we have to look at those.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. She's talking about your boy. He don't got no credibility. He don't got no credibility to speak. You busy smiling. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. You busy smiling like a fool. You don't even realize what she doing, man. She playing both of you like a damn flute. If you don't have a relationship and you don't have success, you can't tell me nothing about a relationship. You have nothing but failure. Listen, people, pay attention.
Kind of things too. You have to have credibility, and I think that's why I have lasted all these years.
I submit that if you ain't willing to save your own marriage, you can't say shit about saving a community.
So hold up. You think if she is not interested in trying to save her marriage, she can't save a community? So basically, her lying to her husband to save her marriage is what you call the right way. Because if she have to lie to save her marriage, then how am I going to save a community if I have to lie? So you're telling me you have to lie to save the community? What kind of foolish example is that? If you're not willing to save your marriage, you're not willing to save the community. You ain't helping the community by telling our women to lie to their husbands about their infidelity. Peep this, ladies and gentlemen. Look at a sister.
Fair.
She's brainwashed listening to him. She got problems and issues. Rather than him giving her the keys to life to help her be a better woman, he's teaching her bullshit. Now she's going to go out there and do dirt now. Now she's going to be like, okay, I'm going to go do what I got to do, have 2 or 3 dudes on the side and just keep it to myself. Kevin Samuels said to do it. So it got to be good, right?
And that's how many of us think as men. Y'all are always looking external versus looking the best thing we all can do. People are like, how you going to say something? You've been divorced twice. Yeah, but I at least tried to be with 2 black women. And I got 1 black child.
If you don't,
He said that he had 2 black women. But remember in my previous stream, he said his woman was Asian. His ex-wife was Asian and lives in New York. Remember that stream? Now he have 2 ex-wives that are black? Which one is it? Listen to Shahrazad.
don't have any track record, if you don't have any proof that you have had a good relationship or are in one, then don't come out trying to tell me how to have one when yours failed.
Uh-oh.
Wow. Wow. Applause for Shahrazad. If you don't have no proof that you have a relationship, no success, how you gonna try to help me? You ladies in the clouds need to listen to what this sister is saying. She's preaching the truth.
And that's my only position about that. Okay?
And that's
you
a
don't
good
have the
position.
authority to tell me how to fail too. I mean, what have you got for me?
Wow.
Uh-oh.
And so we have to look at those kind of things too. You have to have credibility. And I think that's why I have lasted all these years.
See, Kevin Samuels don't have no credibility to even talk about relationship issues. How could he teach you sisters to have success when he don't got no success? Peep what Miss Ali is saying, man. But you know what's so sad? Most of you sisters right now in the clouds, you're already done corrupted by Kevin Samuels already. He already implanted the battery in your back, so pretty much you're destroyed. You're going to grow old alone. You're looking for a high-value man. And when you cheat on your man, because you're most likely cheating right now, you're not going to tell him because he told that sister last night, lie to your husband about your infidelity in order to keep him there. In other words, in order to keep the bag, in order to keep the resources coming in, lie to your man. In other words, sisters, if you go out there and you suck some dick, don't tell your man that you did it. Keep it to yourself, right? To protect the resources. If you have a lesbian affair with a woman, don't fret. Keep it to yourself. Don't tell your man because it'll mess up the marriage. If you're on the job, sisters, and you got a job husband, don't tell your man that you're sleeping with the supervisor. Keep it on the low because we know most of you sisters that are out there in the clouds, you're sleeping with your supervisor. Am I talking about you or you? Or you? Which one of you are sleeping with the supervisor? One of you are. You're going to keep it on the low because Kevin Samuels said, don't say nothing to protect your marriage. That's where we are at, ladies and gentlemen. This is what we got to deal with.
You saying you had a curiosity one time and it was over?
Yes.
Then you shouldn't have said anything. That's what I'm saying. So ladies,
So
don't
then honesty, okay, so honesty and trust doesn't matter.
fuck your honesty and trust. You wrecked your home.
Wow.
If
people.
you don't have any track record,
It just went
If
back
you
around.
don't have any proof that you have had a good relationship or are in one, then don't come out trying to tell me how to have one when yours failed.
Uh-oh.
And that's my only position about that.
Let me
Okay?
see. Oh,
And
it's
You
that's
still
a
don't
good
going.
have the
position.
authority to tell me how to fail too. I mean, what have you got for me?
Uh-oh.
Wow.
And so we have to look at those kind of things too. You have to have credibility. And I think that's why I have lasted all these years.
And I'm going to explain this to you. Don't tell men truths that they can't handle.
Wow.
If you had an affair
Yeah.
with a woman and you weren't planning on doing it, you should have lied to your husband.
Wow,
If
man.
you had an affair with a woman and you weren't planning on doing it, you should have lied to your husband.
Wow.
If you had an affair with a woman and you weren't planning on doing it, you should have lied to your husband. You should have lied to your husband. You should have lied to your husband.
Oh, man.
You goddamn right. You should have lied and kept your family together.
Wow. Wow. That's it, people. Wow. There you go. Kevin Samuels taught that women need to lie about their infidelity with to their husband, their man. Yeah. Shahrazad Ali basically said, if a man or if a person don't have successful relationships and they have nothing but failed relationships, you can't tell me nothing about success or how to do what I need to do. So who are you going to follow now? Shahrazad Ali don't co-sign Kevin Samuels' talking points, not at all. She don't.
If you like our content, consider supporting via Cash App at $Ringo TV Raw. Become a patron on patreon.com for exclusive video content not shown on YouTube. You could also support through PayPal at paypal.me/Ringo TV Raw. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and click the bell to be notified of new content. Follow me on Instagram at Ringo TV Raw.
This is Black Male Advice TV, the only channel on YouTube bringing you the truth 100% raw and uncut. I'm out.